Untitled Postcards from Hell. A reading from the collection of short stories titled Prelude to Everything, a collection of short stories. Monday, February 17th, 2929. 2:08 p.m. Writing exercise, rough draft unknown. Sound effects. Old-timey typewriter machine sounds. Postcards from the edge of the fractal subduction zone, otherwise known as Hell. A collection of highly improbable short stories. Fact: there are 4 cardinal directions. Fact: Hell, parenthetical, and ergo also heaven, both in quotes, close parenthetical, simultaneously, quote, do not exist, asterisk, and also, quote, literally do exist. Fact: all organized religions get them both, all caps, wrong. Fact: in an office, at a level of hell, deep within the living fractal womb of life and death, sat a devil of a woman at a fiendish typewriter machine. Repeat, typewriting, sound effects. Fact: all caps, neither the place called, quote, hell, end quote, all caps, nor the place called, quote, heaven, end quote, have anything to do with the judgment, comma, salvation, comma, and Armageddonist eradication of humans. That they did to themselves. It was a fabulous misattribution that from the start was legitimately fake news psyop disinformation campaign. Not a fact. Quote, hell is where all the bad and evil people, all caps, go when they die. Also, not a fact. Quote, heaven, end quote, is where all the virtuous and good people, all caps, go. Fact: death is a prerequisite for life. Fact: death is a portal. Fact: life is a portal. Fact: you are, all caps, not supposed to know any, all caps, of these, all caps, facts. 3 exclamation points. Not a fact. What you do, or fail to do, dictates where you, all caps, go. all caps, welcome to hell. A brief, all caps factual report of my personal experiences there. Attributed to Redacted. Transcribed by Mr. Zeppo. All caps, context, : fractal recursion manifests that which is perceived. All caps, verified fact. Context: all caps, all that is perceived is simultaneously occurring in a subset of the same fractal recursion paradox pattern, all caps, at the center of itself, as is all else. Thesis, redacted. Clause, redacted. Variables, time, space, waveform fractures, reoccurrencing. Not conclusion loops. Limiters, place displacement, nexus now nullsec, death, and infinity. Fact: there is no, where, to go. Fact: the portals are inverse opposites mutually arising and co-creating. Fact: life is death is life is death. Infinity loops times 2. Fact: in this office, the sound of typing was simultaneously reassuring and blood-curdlingly frightening for an abundance of reasons, not the least of which being the underlying grating sounds of actual horrifying torture being inflicted upon billions and billions of all caps damned souls. All at once. Forever. This cacophony of mind-melting sound was the living baseline acoustic environment in, hell, end quote. All caps, fact, : she hated it. Interjection. The, coincidences are purely coincidental indeed, literally, by design, form, and function, for the very living hologram itself. It repeats and re-represents itself time and time again ad nauseum for time immemorial in all 4 cardinal directions. This, it should be noted, most inhabitants of, hell, end quote, did not seem to even notice. Sarcastic pause. Some, like the woman here, sitting at the office at the desk with the typewriter, could not help but be disturbed by it at a very deep, conscious level. Final fact. All caps, no one ever, and all caps, talked about it, but it was obvious from the data that aside all that, the machines were getting closer, ever closer, disastrously close. And no one knew what to do about it.